Hey there, this is Jim Donovan. Welcome to the show. I am glad you're here. Today we're going to talk about how you can grow your own new brain cells. You know, I owe all the beauty of my home to my wife Tracy, especially the flowers and plants surrounding our house. Not a day goes by that she isn't weeding, watering, or planting something new, and the vibrant beauty that springs from our flower beds is all due to her daily commitment to caring for them. If you've ever spent any time gardening, you know that this level of commitment is critical. If you leave your plants unattended, they start to wither and the beds get overgrown in a tangle of weeds. But even if you're not a gardener, I'm here to tell you that there's something that needs the same level of attention and care from you in order to thrive. I'm talking about your brain. And if you fail to regularly nourish your brain, your neurons, or brain cells, will either malfunction or die. And as a result, the parts of your brain that rely on these neurons to help control and store memories will begin to lose their function, putting your most cherished moments at risk. But don't fret. You were born with the extraordinary ability to grow brand new brain cells. And today, I'll tell you about 3 simple, pill-free techniques you can use starting today to boost this process. The formation of new brain cells is a process called neurogenesis. And a 2019 study has provided intriguing new evidence of neurogenesis occurring well into adulthood. In fact, researchers have found it's possible in older adults up to age 87. Researchers examined the brains of recently deceased older adults with ages ranging from 43 to 87. They discovered numerous examples of neurons containing double cortin. That's a specific protein that's only found in new brain cells. Double cortin was found specifically in the hippocampus, the part of the brain associated with memory and learning. They also examined the brains of deceased patients who suffered from Alzheimer's disease. There they found little evidence of neurogenesis, suggesting the disease not only robs people of their memories, but it also prevents them from storing new ones. Fortunately, there are several effective strategies you can use to encourage neurogenesis starting today in the comfort of your own home. Based on the latest science, here are 3 easy activities that promote neurogenesis. And as an added bonus, these are all things you can effortlessly integrate into your daily routine. The first one is aerobic exercise. In 2016, a rat study found that aerobic exercise had positive effects on brain structure, function, and neurogenesis in the hippocampus. Over an 8-week period, the animals who performed sustained aerobic exercise had increased their supply of new brain cells by 2 to 3 times compared to when they began the experiment. Plus, a 2011 study points to the fact that moderate exercise greatly improves other elements of brain health, including cognitive functioning, enhanced memory, learning capabilities, and neuroplasticity, which is the ability to form new connections and pathways in the brain. And then lastly, mood. Now, my favorite aerobic activity is walking and jogging. You can try walking at a faster pace or take a steeper path to really increase your heart rate. Number 2, intermittent fasting. A 2020 study on 43 participants with obesity showed that restricting meal times to 8 to 10-hour windows each day sparked neurogenesis and enhanced the type of memory that depends on the hippocampal region of the brain. Number 3, vagal nerve stimulation. Of course, we can't forget the brain-boosting powers of sound, specifically vagal nerve stimulation. The vagus nerve is the body's longest running nerve, extending from the bottom of your brainstem down throughout your torso, touching most of your major organs. In a 2013 study in the Journal of Natural Science, Biology, and Medicine, researchers found that vagal nerve stimulation promotes neurogenesis by ramping up activity in the parts of the brain that produces neurotransmitters, which are your brain's chemical messengers. Finally, it's time to do away with the notion that cognitive decline is just a normal part of aging. You do not have to accept this as fact, especially since there are simple, safe, and effective things you can do every day to protect your brain and preserve your cognitive function. Remember, it's never too late to start growing your own garden of brain cells. All you have to do is take the time each day to show yourself a little tender, loving care. I hope today's podcast was helpful to you. If so, please remember to rate and review the podcast, subscribe to us, let people know about the Sound Health Podcast. That helps us so much. Well, that's it for today. I appreciate you tuning in. Remember to come see us on our social media channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Just search Jim Donovan Sound Health.